On today's show, we're going to take our Sauce Tomat, or our French tomato sauce, and we're going to craft and create a nice little dish I like to call Shrimp Diablo. It's served over top of fettuccine noodles. We've got sherry, we've got a little balsamic vinegar, a little heat right there from cayenne pepper. Hey, welcome to Gourmet Fishing. I'm your host, David Murray. Let's go ahead and get started on our Shrimp Diablo right now. Let's go ahead and get started on our Shrimp Diablo. Let's take a look at what we've got, what's all gonna kind of sort of go into our pasta dish. Well, tell you what, we've got a little bit of cayenne pepper right over here. That's gonna add a little punch to it. We've got some herbs, we've got some fresh basil and fresh oregano. We've got some sherry. What do we got? We've got about 4 ounces of sherry. We've got 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar right here. This is about a 1/4 cup or so of grated Parmesan. We got about a teaspoon right there of our cayenne pepper. We got let's see here. We got about a 1/2 cup, which is about 4 ounces of heavy cream. A tablespoon and a half of tomato sauce. We got about 4 to 5 whole peeled tomatoes. We're gonna chop up a little bit. We got some shrimp. We got about 6 shrimp, plus 3 large shrimp for a little bit of garnish at the end. And then we've got 4 cups, 32 ounces of our Sauce Tomat, or our French tomato sauce that we made earlier show. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and we're gonna transform our tomato sauce into a little bit of marinara sauce, I guess you could say, a French marinara sauce. How's that? So you know what we're gonna do? I'm come over here and grab some oil. Yep, and we're gonna need some olive oil. So we're gonna come in here and we're gonna add about, I don't know, a 1/4 cup or so of olive oil, just like so. Now we're gonna come in here with our sauce. Wow, just like that. Pan was a little a little warmer than I thought. It's okay. Now it's boom. It's right where I want it to be. Now we come in, I got a little slotted wooden spoon, and we're just gonna kind of sort of add that and mix that up, just like so. And now I've got it on about medium high, just like so. So let's get all that combined in there. Now we're gonna come in with our cayenne pepper and just kind of sprinkle that around like so. We're gonna get that incorporated into our sauce. Voila, just like so. And then we're gonna come in and we're gonna grab us, hold on, let me get all that in there, some fresh basil. Let's see what this little guy looks like. Looks like he's a mess. Come on now. Just like so, man, there we go. Okay, just like that. What do we got? Okay, you know, let's see here. That's gonna be, I think that'll be perfect. I want to pop this off. Let's see. Trying to be a little bit of a pain. Off you go back there. Now I'm going to come in with our basil, and I'm just going to give it a squeeze. And we want to do that to, begin releasing some of those oils. And we're going to drop that just like so and let it sit. You know what? We're going to drop that in there too. So let's come in here and mix this thing up fairly well. It looks like everything is incorporated, and I'm going to let that sit and simmer at just kind of almost a light boil for about 5 minutes. Oh yeah, we got ourselves at a very mild boil. Now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to just stir everything up again, get the that basil kind of sort of moving around and letting those flavors kind of sort of get all in there and happy with our tomato sauce, just like so. Now I tell you what, I'm going to turn that down just a tad, and we've got about 4 or 5, I think about 5 here, but 4 or 5 stewed tomatoes, or your whole peeled tomatoes will be perfect. I'm going to come in, I'm just going to go ahead and add this in just like so. Oh yeah, I'm going to make a little bit of a chunkier marinara sauce than I guess usually what I prefer. So Now, those right there, I'm going to come in and I'll show you what I did with those. I'm going to cut them in half, just like so. Just like that. So now we got a half. Now, come back and we're going to cut these tomatoes into thirds. And then we're going to just roughly chop or cut our tomatoes. And we're going to try not to cut our fingers. So y'all need to do the same thing. So here, we just come back in. Now we got ourselves 5 nice little tomatoes, and we're going to let these kind of sort of cook down for another 3 or 4 minutes. Oh man, I tell you what, that is looking good. Check that out. Oh man, oh, the smells are unbelievable. Wow. So all I can say is wow right now. So what I'm gonna do here real quick is I'm gonna transfer this over here. Get a mashed potato, not a mashed potato, a potato masher. You don't mash, but anywho. So I'm gonna come in and I'm just gonna give these a quick little mash to kind of sort of help break them up just a tad, just like so. Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually kind of push down on some of that basil to kind of get those flavors out a little more throughout our sauce, just like so. So there it is. You know what? You out of there. Okay, so got ourselves a little bit of a mash going on with our tomatoes, and I tell you what, we got about another minute or two, and we'll move on to getting our Shrimp Diablo rolling. Oh man, I tell you what, that is looking delicious. It's getting there. Again, the smells are unbelievable. We come in here with 4 ounces of sherry. Just drop that in there just like that. And then we're going to come in here with a couple tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, like so. Oh man, that already adds another depth of aromatics going on. So we're going to come in, we're just going to incorporate all of that, just like this. Oh yeah. And now, after we get that in there, we're going to come in, we're going to add our tomato paste, just like so. Oh yeah. Come on now. I want to get all that in there. Heck yeah. And this is going to thicken it up just a tad. Not going to add any more sugar to it. You know, as you know, I love to add sugar when I'm doing anything with tomatoes, but that sherry is nice and sweet, and also that balsamic vinegar has a little bit of sweetness too. Now, I tell you what, I'm going to move this guy back over here for a second. Going to grab a whisk, and we're going to break that tomato paste up a little bit and get it nice and combined throughout. Heck yeah, just like so. Oh man, heck yeah, that is looking good. Everything is all kind of sort of broken up. Now I'm going to turn this up to about a medium heat, and I'm going to let this cook down for about 5 or 10 minutes, and we're gonna lose a little bit of that liquid. We're going to really thicken this sauce up. Heck yeah, look at that. Oh man, I tell you what, that is looking good. Look at that thickening up real well. Look at that nice little chunky goodness of those tomatoes in there. What I did do a second ago is I removed, I'm going to turn this down a little bit, it's starting to splatter a little bit. I removed our basil and got rid of it because we're going to add some more in a second. But yeah, it was just kind of sort of all dark greenish brown. So anyway, got rid of that. We got as much flavor out of that as we possibly could. And I tell you what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and get started on our shrimp. I'm going to add about a 3/4 cup of butter. Up to the 1/4 cup, listen to me. About 3/4 of a tablespoon of butter. Don't need a lot. So we can come in and just give that a nice little toss around. And I tell you, as we do that, I'm going to come in and I'm going to add my cream, just like so. Voila. That's it's about a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, the 35%. I'm going to come in and we're going to just get in here and mix this thing up real well. As we're doing that, make sure the butter's not going to brown. We don't want brown butter shrimp Diablo, or do we? No, well, we don't. We're just going to have regular old shrimp. So here we go. There we go. That's looking good. Looking good. It did lighten itself up. It's kind of a nice little orange to it. And I'm going to come in with our shrimp. And we've got about 6 to 8. I think I got 8 little, 30. Can't see a 31 count shrimp here. And then we got some large shrimp. We're going to use those for kind of as a garnish. So we just come in. We're going to add these just like so. Voila. Okay, yes sir, that's looking great. Smells good, that butter. Oh man, nothing better than butter, is it? Now we've got about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. We're gonna drop that in there. And then we're gonna stir it in there and let that melt. That's also gonna thicken it up just a tad. Heck yeah, just like so. All right, I tell you what, that cheese has melted. Now it is time for us to flip our shrimp. Let's see how this is gonna work. Well, almost, not quite. I didn't think it would, but anyway, we're gonna come in just about. We only missed 3. Shoot, man, I kind of sort of impressed myself with that. Anyway. So a little bit of salt on there, not a lot. And I tell you what, I'm gonna come in here with just a hint of granulated garlic powder, not a lot. Boom, that's it. That's all we need right there. And then we're gonna let that cook for another couple of minutes. No, not a couple of minutes, about another minute, I guess, 45 seconds or so. Now I'm gonna come in. We've got about a tablespoon of chopped fresh oregano we're gonna add. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn the heat off. This right here is about 2 tablespoons of fresh basil, and we kind of cut that in a chiffonade cut. And what you do is you get your leaves just like so, kind of put them on top of each other. I'm going to come in, I'm going to cut those stems off, and then you just want to roll your leaves up on themselves with this right here, and then carefully just come in and give it a nice thin chop, just like so, keeping your fingers out of the way. Then you get nice little long pieces of fresh, beautiful smelling basil, just like that. Get you out of here. These, I do believe, are done, or just about done. Heck yeah, yep, I think they are done. So, come in here. I'm gonna drop these in a bowl, just like so, and just kind of sort of let them sit right there. Heck yeah. So they don't get into any trouble at all. Right there. You out the way. And now let's go ahead and finish our Diablo sauce off. Oh man, I tell you what, that is looking good. I do believe, yes, we are. Man, it looks so great. We got a nice basil and oregano through there. We got a little chunky pieces of tomato that have been stewed down for a while in our, we'll call that our Diablo sauce. So I think it's time for us now to plate. So, a little fork sitting right there. We went ahead and I've already cooked the fettuccine noodles. If there's any reason for us to go through how to cook that, I believe you can, you know, if you're unfamiliar with it, you can, the instructions are on the back. Bring water up to boil. Put a little salt in there. I like to put a little bit of olive oil, and then just boil them until they're done. So here we go. And I've kind of sort of drained them off a little bit and grab some tongs. Let's see what we can do here. Just like that. Oh man, he got away. But you know what? Right back on there. Trying to escape. So, just like so. There's another one, but a little piece on the ground. That's okay. I think the dog will be happy to take care of that in a few minutes. Now we're doing, let's see, yeah. We're doing, this is a single serving that we're doing right here on camera, but the recipe for y'all to download, it's on the website. It's good for, I believe, 4 to 6 people. So, anyway, let's see. What are we gonna do? You know what? Let's see, I need to find a little bit better spoon that is not slotted, and here's one right here. Remove, stay right there. Remove this, and let's come in with some of our sauce, just like this. Oh wow, look at that, yum. Just like that, kind of get a nice spattering, and I sure did make a mess. I spattered it on thing. So let's clean this up a little bit. Gee, Dave, come on, you get here. Now, let's come in with our shrimp. Heck yeah. We're gonna come in, we're just gonna toss our shrimp on just like so. Oh man, that is looking delicious. 2, yeah, 3, what do we got? We got 2 more, you know what? Go test it, make sure it's good. Shrimp are good. Never go wrong with shrimp. Now let's come in here and give ourselves a little bit of a decoration. Like so, I guess, I don't know. You stay there. Let's see, what are we gonna do? Just put this guy right here. I think that'll work. Voila, man, check that out. Heck yeah. Get this guy out of the way. Excuse me. Probably shouldn't have eaten that shrimp right this second. Now let's come in here, a little bit of basil. I don't know, we come in here and do something like this. I don't know what, where, right there? How's that? Does that look? I think that'll work, don't y'all think? Heck yeah, man. And voila, there you go, right there. There, that Shrimp Diablo. Oh man, I hope y'all try that. Go to the website, get all the recipes you want, including this one. But man, look at that. That is created from our Sauce Tomat, or our French tomato sauce, which is part of our little mini series on the 5 basic mother sauces. Hey, right down here, check out the lobster Diablo dish that we made a while back. And hey, right here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Really hope you do, because that does help us out. And then until next time, God bless, and we'll see you soon.